Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Robots would have done better. Omokiri blasts Buhari after locking down Lagos, Ogun, and FCT. Here is what Ronald Omokiri posted on his official Twitter page after President Muhammadu Buhari locked down Lagos, FCT, and Ogun State. 1. General Muhammadu Buhari did not say anything new. Already told us to wash our hands, which we know, and social distance, which is already in existence. We want to hear what he plans to do to help. Nothing like that. Instead, he was praising himself. I tell you, a robot would have done better. 2. General Muhammadu Buhari boasted about providing 15 billion intervention. Nonsense. That is 37 million for a population of 200 million people. That is less than 150 billion he budgeted for NASA. Indian released 27 billion for food alone. What are we talking about? Is India better than Nigeria? How can the federal government compete with the private sector in amount provided as relief? The private sector is doing so much better. You collect tax, oil rent, and Abacha loot, and all you give the public is 15 billion. That is if it is even seen and not gulped by some people. We can only hear it now in the news and on paper that you gave 15 billion. Will the common man on the streets feel the effects of the 15 billion? The private sector gave more. So why do we pay tax? Why do you have a government? Are we not the one sponsoring the government? 4. General Muhammadu Buhari ordered a lockdown of Lagos, Abuja, and Ogun. These areas have already been in lockdown for a week. Does it mean Buhari did not know? Come on, people. Are you sure this man is really in the country, or a robot just really attended to Nigerians? Because I don't see anything new. How can you ask people to stay in lockdown without providing adequate relief for them? Should they starve and die? Is that the new way to kill them? 5. General Muhammadu Buhari said school feeding program should go on. Has he been living in a cave? Has that ever been done in Nigeria or in Google land? The state has been complying with the program, but has he provided for them? Students are at home, so who is eating the school program? Who is eating the meal? Everyone is in lockdown, so what are you talking about? Nigeria has a strategic food reserves established by previous governments. If General Muhammadu Buhari has compassion, he should have ordered and know that the grains, if Buhari has compassion, he should have ordered that grains be released to Nigeria. After all, during Ramadan, government share food, or don't they anymore? 7. You can imagine the check of General Muhammadu Buhari talking about the useless trade mon now. What nonsense is it? What's the relevance of the trade mon and end power to COVID-19? If you are not mobilizing benefactors, facilities for the health workers, so what are we talking about? In summary, General Muhammadu Buhari COVID-19 broadcast was just another hot air. He did not redirect the 37 billion budgeted to renovate NASA or the 150 million budget for less than 500 reps and senators for providing relief for Nigerians. 9. General Muhammadu Buhari said he has instituted facilities to help alleviate businesses to support them. I can tell you for sure. Please point out one businessman that has felt this package and this relief. That is not true. It is only a story of the book. Finally, I have to describe General Muhammadu Buhari's broadcast. If I have to describe it, I would say it was a dishonest, disjointed, non-sympathetic, non-compassionate, clueless of a man who wants to feed school children while there is no school in the country and they are all at home. I believe the person who wrote this speech for him did not consider this fact when he was putting the speech together for him to read to fellow Nigerians without adequately putting in consideration that this is not true at all and people can see through the lies. Well, Nigerians, you don't hear him. That's all. His speech yesterday has been analyzed, telling Nigerians that he's here to elevate and to support them in this trying time. In fact, I think this was a better. If you have not listened to the broadcast of yesterday, please look at it and listen for yourself and give me your conclusions and your inference from that speech. Does it sound compassionate? Was it connecting? Was it a speech that was really relevant to the people as at now? And do you think he did his best to make sure Nigerians know that he's ready and is compassionate and is there for them? Well, Nigerians, these are some of the questions on everybody's lips, and we are here giving you an update on all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. Please, if you never thumbs up for your girl, if you never like or share, if you never subscribe, especially, I beg do. We appreciate you. Thanks for being there. Now you there where they help this media to go forward. We appreciate you for your presence. Highly respect you. Thank you so much. I beg not forget to leave a comment, like and share, especially subscription. I really appreciate you. Well, let's continue with our news like we are talking about. Buhari has given a live broadcast for the state of the nation and economy. First of all, how did you see the setting? It was a read speech. It was not connecting. It was not interactive. And it did not show love and compassion for a people you claim you are serving. Rather, it's pointed to more rehearsed speech put together for a man to make people feel that he was working. But truly and really, did you feel that at all? Did you feel any impact of that? Because the matter reaching us here, Nigerians have been reacting, and you've heard their words saying that they didn't feel any form of connection, compassion, love in any way, or referring to the speech he gave. He said that the feeding program should continue for children in school. Excuse me, who is in school? In which part of the state? In which planet? Go land? La land? Abis Skolo land? I mean, these are some of the things we are talking about. It really shows a proper disconnect that is not in touch with reality. If I want to say here that even if he gave this speech to his wife, at least to read through before being broadcasted, it will not be, his frailty will not be seen as much as he did. There was no compassion. Again, Buhari said that he has given money. He gave a particular sum of amount of money. You heard the news. Do you know how much they awarded for the renovation of just the NASA building? 37 billion. That building was built with 7 billion. Now he's renovating it with 37 billion. And now people, this is exactly critical. And less than 500 senators and whatever, he budgeted how much to be given to them, to buy new cars for them and to sort them out. What about the population? What about the fellow Nigerian citizen? People who are presently on lockdown cannot go to their business, don't even have food stores at home, cannot even eat, cannot even look after themselves. What happened to those people? I think it is proper time, and it calls for the time for him to look into transferring some of those money that were budgeted for unnecessary things and put them in the right channel, elevating and supporting those who really need them at this time, which are the Nigerian citizens who have been there, patriotic, and been, a good set of people for the nation. Another issue he talked about, he said he has given money to businessmen to help them. Excuse me, which businessmen? The most important sector at this time regarding COVID-19 is the health sector. We can see, for instance, that Nigerians and our politicians, the highly placed, that have never paid attention to our health sector, have no choice but to use them now. You know what they talk, say every day now for the thief, but one day now for the owner. Say God will ever not they sleepy, they look at you to say you're strong. One day when you go face you, you go say, you to say you wise, but you come here and say no, you not get sense at all. That's why we hold on to God and we dey say to everyone who is in position to build a hospital, to equip it, and to make sure it's up and running. Do your best. Tomorrow, your grandson or granddaughter, you might be long dead and gone. We have need for that, and they will die because things you're supposed to put in place 20 years ago, you refuse. You think you will not see it, but that is your generation and your people going out. Be careful with the seed you are sowing today, for tomorrow it might already be in a tree, and you will have to eat from that same tree. Please fix our road. Do the health sector. Make sure say schools are in order of international standard. That's all. We are not crying for too much. Make sure say light, good roads, good water, day. Nigerians not going to even bother if you like budget 100 billion for yourself. Just make sure that the basic necessity of life, which is not a luxury, is our right, by the way, is there. Anyway, guys, now the matter when I get for now today, I beg, don't forget to subscribe to your girl and to thumbs up. God bless you. I appreciate you for being there. Bye.